Hello. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. I hope I'm audible to all of you.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, first of all, for taking your time to join with us today. And welcome to our webinar, Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central and Copilot. My name is Rasara, representing JRS Dynamics Info Solution, and I'll be your host today. So Copilot, AI, agentic AI, these are still the buzzwords in the around the globe, I would say, because most of the organizations are still adapting to these AI tools, and some organizations are still exploring how they can leverage this AI tool to improve their business processes or grow their business. So today we decided to talk about Microsoft Dynamics 365 ERP system and Copilot features, how these AI is embedded through Dynamics 365 ERP and how it has elevated Dynamics 365 ERP, where you can use these innovative solutions to grow your business. So before moving forward with the discussion, I would like to take a minute and give you a brief introduction about JRS Dynamics organization. Um, Basically, JRS Dynamics is a IT solution provider, especially we are a designated Microsoft solution provider. So we have expertise in Microsoft Dynamics ERP and CRM solution. So we are providing A to C services, end-to-end services for Microsoft Dynamics ERP and CRM solution. Apart from these, we have expertise in some other surrounded technologies as well. So when it comes to service side, we are providing implementation services, upgrades, support services, consultation, training, business process reengineering, and many more services. And also regarding the surrounded technologies, we have expertise in Microsoft Power Apps, Power BI, dashboards, and reports, and some other technologies which will enhance the features of your ERP system. And apart from that, if you are an existing Business Central user, we have some amazing add-ons, especially to fulfill the local requirements such as HR and payroll and SATCA integration, the Fatura system or the invoicing for Saudi and upcoming invoicing for Dubai or the United Arab Emirates, and some ISVs like procurement, quality management, and also bank reconciliation and etc. So in a nutshell, JRS is providing A to C services and some great surrounded technologies and add-ons for Microsoft Dynamics ERP solutions. So that is the basic idea of us, and we are locally available in a couple of countries. We are here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates for the MENA region. We are in Philippines for the APEC region, and we have our head office and development center in India, and also we have business in United States. But we have done implementations across the globe in across many different industries. So that is the basic idea. So if you would like to explore more about our services or solutions, if you are existing user or if you are someone new to Dynamics 365 and would like to explore this solution, we are here to help you with that. So please get in touch with us. We will be delighted to help you in that. And also we have some offers that you can avail from us. So please stay with us at the till the end of the session. We will be announcing what are the offers or the benefits you can avail from us. So that is the basic idea. So once again, thank you very much for joining with us. So moving forward with today's session, first of all, we are going to have a very brief discussion about what are the challenges commonly faced by many of the industries in this era when it comes to your business processes, day-to-day business, and in terms of ERP, using ERP, and how to overcome what are the global norms of overcoming those challenges, especially with these AI tools. So for that discussion, I would like to invite Lester Hernandez, our Associate Director from Philippines. So, Lester, over to you.
Thank you, Rosara. Hi, good day, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, Lester, you're audible.
All right, perfect. Okay. Good day, everyone. As Sarah mentioned, today we'd want to talk about how artificial intelligence is reshaping the world, right? The way we live, the way we apply this to work. And more importantly, how this tool becomes practical and accessible for everyday users. As we know, before AI became mainstream, we got familiar first with Siri, Bixby, all the way to Chat GPT, Gemini, Copilot, and even DeepSeek, right? Among others. As people get comfortable with AI, with ease of use, we hear that their usual go-to for information actually, which is the search engine, Google, right, is slowing down in favor of all this AI. It has become very accessible to everybody, and information gathering has become reliable already. As we know, AI is no longer an experimental technology. It is now mainstream and embedded in the systems we use daily. It has become the most powerful tool in the digital transformation roadmap of all organizations. Across industries, leaders are already incorporating AI in their respective operations. Thus, we'd like to take this opportunity to share it with you. It makes you think as well, why not in our workplace, right? As we know and experience ourselves in our day-to-day work, we relied heavily on manual processes still, intuition-based decisions, and reactive operations, especially when we create ad hoc reports. And there's so many of them, right? Yes, as individuals, we can cope with it, but still it becomes a source of stress for everybody, especially with gathering the data across. Yep. Uh, yes. May request others to be on mute unless there are questions. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So I was saying, it makes you wonder why not in the workplace, right? Day to day in, day out, we do manual work still, right? And have challenges in getting this data. So why not use AI for this one? And to answer a question for this one, in applying AI in our daily transaction, I'd like now you to turn over to Niaz, our digital transformation lead, solution architect, and business analysis expert. Niaz, over to you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Am I audible? The voice?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
yes, you're
Yes.
audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, Lester, for the brief introduction about the current challenges what are faced during, the industrial sector, like multiple industries, different industries. What are the challenges they face in terms of the regular operations and handling an ERP? And today we are going to discuss about how an AI tool like the Microsoft Dynamics 3 Business Central can take a help from an AI tool, Copilot, to make our regular activities the ERP, the entire process handling under an ERP, how to make it easier. I hope many of us are already using many AI tools like Chat GPT, or it could be a Gemini or Copilot. So all these AI tools are separately like a search engine, or you can take and help like an assistant. You can take a support from that. But within an ERP, like the Microsoft Dynamics provides that end level integration, and then within an ERP, how it helps us to manage our data, our transactions, our emails, our inbound emails, invoices, all these features, how it's going to help us. So that's what we are going to discuss. Let me share a quick PPT on it. Hope you're able to see my screen. Hello.
Yes, Niaz.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
So let me take you through the walkthrough of the Copilot features. Business Central. So, what is Microsoft? I believe many of you are already using the any ERPs, or uh, to give an introduction about Business Central. Business Central is a cloud-based Microsoft Dynamics ERP. It's a SaaS model ERP. It has a lot of features like all functions like finance, sales, purchase, projects, service management, manufacturing, and inventory and warehouse. So basic human resource. So these are some modules which are available in Business Central. So how does Copilot helps Business Central? Like it's basically an assistant. Copilot is an AI-powered assistant. So like it will understand your language so easily, and it helps the users on like on a day-to-day activities, whatever they do. It directly creates kind of a support inside the Business Central, like a quick glimpse of any transactional data, like or even about a particular master, a product master, like all these things. Copilot will help us. There are different areas Copilot plays a major role in terms of Business Central. The first and foremost, let me take you through the sales part of it. Yeah. So when it comes to sales, like how we'll take in help, like there is a dedicated Copilot agent is available in terms of like a sale order agent. We call it a sale order agent, and which helps us a lot of features and functions in terms of sales. Like it's basically an assistant. It reads a lot of your emails, and you can help us creating a quotations or orders very easily, an automated way, with review or without review. We can set it up in that case. So I'll quickly take you through Business Central parallelly. I mean, I'll be swapping my screens across Business Central and as well as the presentation as well.
अभी देखता हूँ, देख नहीं पाया पूरा ढंग से, है ना?
Any queries, you can raise your hands in the Teams meeting. We'll be happy to address your queries and then move forward. Okay. So let me quickly go through, share the Business Central window. Yeah. Hope you're able to see my Business Central window. So many of you have who are using Business Central are familiar with the screens. So this is the landing page of the Microsoft Dynamics Business Central, the SaaS model. As I mentioned earlier, so there are multiple modules are available in place, like different functions are available. So these are the modules which are available in place in Business Central, and Copilot plays a major role in assisting in all these functions. Like we have under finance, there are so many modules are there: reporting patterns, sales and marketing, purchase. So we'll take you through all these steps one by one. So coming to the sales part of it, like here I'll introduce about a sales order agent. Like it's purely an AI tool where it reads your email currently, like any email from a particular customer, like how these customers are arranged. Now, when you open any customer, there will be a primary email ID, or there can be multiple email IDs for any customers. Like let's take an example of one customer here, like ADM Corporation. So it has a primary email ID over there. So any email ID which directly any email triggers from that particular email about any inquiries about the product which is available in BC or not available in BC as well. So system will help us in reading those emails and addressing the demand. It also, I mean, any order indents if we are receiving it. So it prepares a code with our review. So I will tell you how it will be done. So let me send one test email now, like from one of my email ID, like the customer email ID which I set it up. So in the email, I have received here. Yeah. So in the tray research from the customer master tray research, I received an email ID. Okay. So let me quickly take you through that email. Yeah. So here I have set it up in a way that it will read my RFQ email IDs, like whatever the emails received in my RFQ folder. The Copilot agent, the sales order agent, will read this email. Let me open the email for you. Yes, so Trade research, one of my customer, like with the particular registered customer ID, and he was inquiring about a normal the item code, with item code or without item code. Both can be possible, but in this example, I have taken with item code, and you can see the product description and number of pieces required for them. And they are also asking for some other details like include price, estimated delivery time, and other stuff. So this email will be read by our business center. Let's go back to business center here. In the dashboard of the Copilot, so let me refresh it. The sales order agent will give us a notification that there is an email arrived in our so you can also see you can also see there are multiple email IDs received and read over here. Still that has not reached yet. Yeah. Sorry. So let me go back here in this case. So the sales order agent, I think there is a time delay in reading the emails. You could see there are the previous emails which are read already. I'm refreshing it one more time so it can read it. So the understanding is like the sale order agent will read emails like this. Like let me quickly go through the details of this email part. Okay. So this will be like an incoming email. The Copilot will read email like this. Like there is a request for quotations and the details mentioned in that email, how many pieces and how many chair or whatever the product which they are requesting for. Also, it has an attachment reading, like any file format, like especially like a PDF or any Excel Word file, anything is uploaded in the email. This can also read the attachments and understand the order indents properly. The moment once it is understand, it also checks the item availability. Basically, the first and foremost function it will do, like it will understand the item of whether it is available or not in stock, or it can be promised in a future date. But if there is stock availability is not there, it will ask for our review. Like the AI Copilot AI will take a help from a human who is operating the sales order processor basically. So he will be taking supporting the AI tool to proceed with any other items, or you can revert back saying like there is no stock available right now, and therefore that two-way communications, I would say, like the clarification dialogue. So the product is not available, would you like to have another product from us? Like basically the business central will seamlessly integrate with the Office Outlook, and then you can reply back the email replies, all things can be done from business center itself. So the moment if the product is available, so it goes to the next step. Like it will find the customer. Like if the customer is available or not, it will check. So how it is matching the customers based on the email and address mentioned and some of the text keywords available in the customer master. Basically the primary contact, Helen Ray, or the customer account name, so, and account number, register number. If it is mentioned, it will be very well helpful for the AI too. Or even if there is a spelling issues are there, or it's wrongly spelled over the email or differently spelled over the email, and there is no specific customer name or like that, again it will take a help from a human being, like who is order processor, and we can mention that, like go along with a particular customer card, and following that customer selection, automatically system creates a quotation. So basically it prepares a quote with a draft model, and it also suggests with AI Copilot suggestions. Like sometimes it may pick a wrong item or a similar item, similarly read item, like so could be another variant possibly. So it gives an exclamation mark for the user to review it. See, these reviews are optional. Of course, this can be independently handled, but I mean, at the initial stage, I would recommend like go with a review so that we can reduce our errors very less. Like, but automatically the quotation document is prepared and the related taxations are calculated, and you can see the exactly the quantity is also captured, and wherever the exclamation marks, the user can say, okay, it's captured correctly, and the unit of measures, the prices related to that customer. So all these things are carefully captured, and line amount calculated, and it also captures the VAT portion of it. Any currency or anything related to that, it will be there. The only thing it will not take you through is the approval request. It will create the quotations part and it will send back to the customer directly. Like you can see here, there is a confirmation message from every time. Like it got confirmed by a user and so and so date. And then you can see here the quotation is prepared from automatically. It will also be sent by an email from the business central to the customer. So basically the customer will receive email quotations following to the enquiry which he sent to a particular email ID. Okay, so if we are setting it up as without review, of course we can set up that Copilot without review also, like all the emails without any review. If you want to continue, yes, system will read the email and automatically find the availability of stock, and automatically it will send back the quotation from that. So without any human intervention, automatically it will send that email. Similar way, it won't create an order. For an example, it won't create an order. It will create a sales code. Of course, order is something, is a confirmed one. So before that, all the negotiation can happen in the sales order. So what are how it helps? In what way it helps? Does it read all the emails? No. It reads only a specific email from specific email ID, what is available as a contacts in Business Central. So those email IDs only it will be reading. So any other emails, it will simply ignore. And it easily identifies the customer inside Business Central, and any clarification dialogue can happen. So to and fro, it can talk back. And of course, the email which is received, let me show you the sent emails for me. Yeah, you can see the sent. Sorry, this is an invoice. Yeah, this is the request for the quotation, and you can see the sales code with all the items related in the email body. Also, it has the details of the items and the total amount before VAT and including VAT as well, with predefined payment terms, and the attached PDF document also for the sales quotation it is created. So so these informations are individually can be configured, and sales team can take help from a Copilot agent. Like the quotations will be immediately responded. And so the availability check, when it comes to stock availability, of course, it will not suggest any substitute items. Like if the item is not available, of course, it will ask for the user review, or else it will simply say that item is not available at this moment. And it's completely autonomous. We can independently handle it, and there is a background automation takes place in places. Addition to this, under the sales functions, we also have a manual support. We can take it from Copilot when we manually prepare any quotations. For example, when I prepare any quotation over here, I can take a help of Copilot. Like for example, when I prepare quotation for trade research, of course, the customer is automatically selected, and I can take a help from here, suggest line items. So what are the sales line items? As a regular salesperson, I would like to see like what are the reason orders they have. So it also helps you some prompt. So last posted invoice, whatever the last posted invoice, those items will be automatically selected, how many units they procured, and you can directly insert it rather than going and searching their historical data with the price, the last price. So automatically it auto populates the price and the quantity. So the repeated orders can be easily created with a code and using a Copilot function. So in the line level, you have a Copilot function, or if you have the requirement in an Excel file or CSV file basically. So when you get the requirement list of items in a CSV file, you can easily use the suggest line function, uploading the CSV file, and it can auto generate all the line items over here. So moving ahead, it's a normal process. Like you can take it forward, and send it through email, get it internally approved, and other areas you can use. So these are two areas which the sales functions can take help from the Copilot. And addition to it, coming to the sales and the receivable part. So when it comes to the customer part, the customer side, like very dormant customer, like it's not a very active customer, they are not dealing with much thing. So I would like to summarize like how they are working with us. Like so you can take a help of Copilot over there. Just click on the summary and generate the summary preview. Once you click the summary, system will read the historical transactions, how many quotations, how many shipments we made so far, and when was the last payment received. So these kind of a quick overview about the customer, an AI generated tool. See, the more you start using the AI tool inside Business Central, it will also read about the customer behavior. And you can also take help from the main global search of Copilot, just to, in a simple word, summarize the account number 3000, customer account number 30,000, like that. So it will give a clear picture about this complete account details. When was the last payment received? All these are available in quick fact box, but it will also enhance some AI insight, especially like late payment. When we activate late payment setup, that will also be part of your AI tool. There are so many predefined prompts are available in terms of summarizing your receivable part and the customer side. So that's the part end of the sales support in terms of Copilot feature in Business Central. I will take you through the next part, which is our payable agent. So the next agent, like another AI tool, which will help us in terms of payable, is our payable agent. Like any invoices, let me, I have configured this demo for another purpose. Like quickly, I'll take you through another company called Fabricum, which will help us in posting an invoice and sending it as an email. And of course, the Cronus company will read automatically and then take it. So I have already created a sales invoice for this. I have created some items over there, and yeah. So let me go to the posted sales invoice. I have posted the invoices and push it as an email now. So the moment the emails received in our email account, which is configured as a inbound email, okay, for all the payables part. For the demo, I'm just using my email ID. Okay, you can see the body and the attachment also. So send email. And let's go back. I have received the email over here in my email ID. Yes. So I got the email. So the moment the email is received, the Cronus Copilot agent will also read that particular event. Let me quickly refresh it for your understanding. See, it's not like something I'm refreshing again to present you in a faster manner. So I'm just quickly refreshing it. So here we have the payable agent. All the emails are automatically read, and you can also see the email reading over here. So this is a PDF received from email, and you can also see the email messages over here. Or if you would like to see the PDF, you can check the PDF part of it. So I received this email from Fabricum, and automatically the line items. Okay, let me zoom it. The line items with the pieces and prices, it's automatically configured with VAT and without VAT. Okay. So the moment we receive this email, okay, let me show you the real time. Yeah. Can you see a notification over there? The emails received 4 o'clock. So like 4 emails are received. This is a recent email comes from, and see, I have set up this demo with review. Like if I don't want to review, this step will be skipped, and there will be a draft invoice will automatically created. Now, for the demonstration purpose, I'm taking you through the review part. So here we have the same email inbound email, like from Fabricam, and so and so body and email. So once the moment I continue with that, the system will auto create a document. A new document will be created from the system. A draft invoice reading that particular PDF emails. So let me open this. It takes some time because of like it will read the contacts, then the related orders. Also, if the same email is received again, like it will also check your vendor ledger entries. If there is any vendor ledger for that vendor, already this invoice number is available or not. So basically it reads, and also it applies the OCR object character recognition patterns to extract the data. Of course, the Azure document intelligence plays a role to extract invoice data in terms like any PDF. Also, any file format, like if you have sent it on a Word file or an Excel file, it also takes some time to proceed. I got the updated document here. So let me review it. Again, it is presenting us to review that function. So here I have a purchase document draft. And you can see wherever it shows me an exclamation mark, I can say like whether it is the correct item is picked up, and I can also cross verify with the PDF. Also, the PDF will also be attached as an e-document. So you can see there is a preview function which is available under e-document PDF. And currently it is in progress. So the moment I feel everything is okay, like currency codes, tax part of it, and amount, all these things are fine. Suppose if you would like to override, like sometimes the currency code is not configured properly in our vendor card. Like see, these are master oriented. The moment we start using the masters properly, then automatically the system will help us in such cases. So when all the things are okay, then click on continue. Then it will auto create and post a purchase invoice. Of course, it will create any approvals are there. It will not post, but if there is no approval, and it can be posted directly. So the draft invoice will be created, and the supervisor review, like supervisor, I call it as myself, like the order processor or the payable agent. The human intervention is wherever is required. Of course, any the supervisor review is essential when there is some exception handling is required. Like sometimes the yeah, can you see here the draft could not be finalized because a purchase invoice with the existing external number is already there. So resolve this issue and confirm the draft. So that means here I face an issue like where the document number is having an issue. So I just place a dot over there and finalize the draft. So it's basically the external document number cross verification in Business Central. So the same invoice, if it is automatically received it again, and it should not create a purchase invoice. Now the purchase invoice is created, and we can see the email e-document draft and source of the information, and you could see all the document lines are printed, and same way it is also attached to the invoices. So you can follow the standard procedures like post it, and or if it is under approval, uh, get the approval and post the records. So adding to this payable agent, we also have a quick summary. Like let me, I'll decide it later and stop the task for some time to move on to the next feature. So under purchasing part, we also have vendor summary. So let me take the same Fabricam incorporation over here. So if you would like to summarize your vendor, the same function, similar function which is available in the customer side, it will also work on a quick summary about the vendor. And there are a lot of insights it's are getting read. Also you can use your the global Copilot agent, like a quick prompt about show top selling, top purchasing vendor, or any like a quick prompts. You can easily choose a prompt also, or you can write it in your own language. There are like it supports multilingual. almost nearly 20 languages supported in terms of Copilot. Subject to your tenant is also allowed to use that languages. And yes, it's a very minimal setup is required to configure this sales order agent and payable setup to help. So other things are pretty much standard. I will take you through the next module in the PPT part now. Okay. So we have seen the sales side and the purchase side now. And so moving ahead, I will take you through the finance area, like where we can take some Copilot help, even for creating a general ledger, or it could be, general ledger analysis, or creating a new chart of accounts, and helpful in bank reconciliation and customer ledger entries analysis. So I'll quickly take you through in the Business Central presentation now for these modules. If you have any queries, please raise your hand and I'm happy to answer and move forward, or you can park your queries for the question answer session. Okay, so let me take you through finance activities in Business Central. Okay, so moving ahead, so basically the general ledger entries. So if I have any analysis to be done on general ledger entries, you can directly open the general ledger entries and you can see there is a analysis mode, switch analysis mode. You can also see a Copilot over here. So there is an analyze list function is available. When you click on analyze list, it will take you through a prompt basis. Like you can also take a prompt, like you can add a structure, take the guidelines from that, like group by account number, and generate it. So automatically system will create those kind of analysis, and you can add it as a another page analysis tab for you. And this is also quite possible in all scenarios. You can see here like different GLs and how many number of entries, what is the total value of each and every GL account, and specifically like, yeah. Is anyone can I do you have any queries? Like I am listening to some answers. Okay. Let me complete this demo. Then I will answer your queries. It will be helpful for everybody to move ahead. Okay. So here we have the GL account grouping and the Copilot. Basically, it's a pivot mode, and you can also add many filters. First of all, you can decide whether to keep this analysis or not, or you can simply discard, or you can edit back your prompt again. So you can choose another prompt, sort and filter by reporting currencies, or any other amount greater than 100,000. Like that, you can give a different criterias, or if you would like to adjust your layout. So multiple things are there. So you can take help of the Copilot to bring out your expected format in analyzing your ledger entries. Also, you can use the columns to choose and filters to be available in terms of having your view. You can keep adding as many such analysis like that. So this is purely user personalized one. So every user they can create their own analysis in the respective pages. So moving ahead, in next part in the finance is like when you create any account ledgers, like for example, if you go for a chart of accounts, and I would like to add one more, probably a revenue account. I would say like a revenue account here. I have multiple revenues, so sales, retail, domestic. So I would like to add another one, which I will take a number of 6108. So the moment I click to the next tab, you can see here there is a Copilot tool, and if I click on it, based on the number series, based on my current mapping, and it deep dives into all the mapping, GL setups, accounting, and then it automatically creates an account. Like it's a part of a sales account and it's an income statement account grouped under sales. Of course, the exclamation mark will remind me like how it has to be grouped and where which financial reporting it should do. So see, if you remember, I mean, just taking a rewind back to Lester's words, like when Lester explained you some of the, we are too much dependent on experts in terms of any ERP usage. Like, but how about a basic user? How he can use it? How he can easily create the required documents, or even for a customer or a vendor or a simple chart of accounts, if you would like to create, until unless provided the permissions, respective permissions are provided. But of course, it guides step-by-step activity for someone who creates from the scratch. Like so, it tells us like what has to be the expenses or what which group it should go. So it also reduces the dependency of one manpower, like one particular skilled resource. Of course, it diversifies into many other resources where we can take help of it. So they can basically AI assist them to become a master in their roles, of course. Okay, and so GL account creation can also be easily done. And if I want to review, I can also review, or I can say like a keep all or discard all. So I can decide upon. I'll assign to keep all, keep selected. So all the things automatically caps. So there is an error, of course, because product sales does not comes under expenses. So if you would like to override, you can override and then make the changes. But whatever the accepted uh, criteria, without any validation, it will still accept and create the GL account. So currently we have this 6108 sales income automatically created in terms. So the next tool which I would like to say is specifically for the bank accounts. Like when we go for the cash management and we have different bank accounts over here. So let me take one of this checking entries. So when it goes to the bank account, there are the very monthly closure, a time-taking job, I could say, like BRS. Of course, there are some external documents playing a major role, like a bank statement. So these are my book entries, and let me run through a bank account reconciliation for your understanding. So here under cash management, I have bank account reconciliations. So I already prepared one reconciliation for the demonstration purpose. So the moment you can import your bank, for example, the bank statement can be imported through an Excel, like basically a CSV file or an XML file. You can easily, comma separated values, you can easily import it. So these documents are automatically generated. Additionally, like manually, already Business Central has a feature of matching bank records and the bank statement records automatically. But if you would like to take a help of reconciliation, for sometimes it will not match in terms of dates. And can you see here, there is a small trick I played, like 18th of Jan, I have this fund, whereas in my book entries, I have posted in 15th. So let's see how a Copilot helps for us. So basically it matches our two out of three lines are auto Copilot matched. When it is automatically matched, system will match only one item, because I'll just discard it and go back again. You can see here the match automatically function will work in Business Central based on the two criteria, basically transaction date and statement amount. Of course, in the second line, we have a different transaction date. In our books of records, we entered as a 15th of Jan. Of course, in bank statement, it reflects in 18th Jan. So when I click match automatically and keeping a tolerance rate of 0, and the system will match only one line items. So one reconciliation line is matched. Of course, when we take a Copilot help, it thinks more in advance, like Bob related to the captions, like the descriptions mentioned here. You can see here there is a spring event, transfer of funds for spring 2026. And here also you can see there is a spring event fund description. And amount is also matching. More or less, there is a tolerance days of 3 days. Of course, it considered as clearing days. And when I click on reconcile using the Copilot function, it helps me to match more lines than the standard Business Central. Of course, there is one more line is not matching. I will tell you why. Because their amount is basically the amounts are splitted into our bank account ledger, and whereas in bank statement it is a consolidated one. So that's why it doesn't match. But still, these suggestions will also help us. You can see here in the book entries, I have entered a split of amount 3,560.98, whereas in bank account it is a consolidated amount, one single line. Still, it is matching. So that's the help of AI tool. So it completely like not a normal logic, like it doesn't work with the standard algorithm, which where the standard matching concept will work. Additional to it, Copilot will overthink and then go into details and get into more. Of course, there may be some incorrect entries can also be possible, which can be easily ascertained by the match details, like correspondingly which entries we are getting. So of course, I can get two match entries. You can also see here it is matched by Copilot data. So that's how it helps us in terms of financial analysis. And similar to the general ledgers, we can also analyze our customer ledger. Of course, go for the customer ledger entry and switch to an analysis mode, create a new analysis. I would say like show me overdue invoices. Normal, if I don't want to go by the prompt, I can simply type by my own way, show me the overdue invoices by customer, and system will create me a new analysis tab showing me the overdue invoices. And you can see here, so these are the overdue invoices, and it will also show us the due date of each and every line item. Okay. So I'll keep this and I start analyzing it. The moment I generate this kind of analysis, I can save it. I can add column, or you can also share it across within your team internally. So somebody has to review. So all these things can be done internally within Business Central as well. So similar way, the vendor and ledger entries can also be created such cases. So the next important things, let me not go back to the PPT because one more slide we have, which is inventory. I'll take you directly through the Business Central person. So when we create an item master, as I mentioned now, the ledger entries, ledger cards, GL account create, how it helps us. The same way, system will also read images, and like when you insert any item image, and it will also generate attributes. Like for example, when, the item attributes basically, like if you want to use a Copilot created item attributes, or if you want to have already attributes are available and you'd like to have a quick marketing text, it helps us in the retail. Like suppose your e-commerce platform you're connecting with, create a draft with a Copilot. So it reads your item information, images, and of course you can see here it is striking black finish. So basically it also reads your attributes, also reads your item image, and the stainless steel legs. So these are not available in the data, but reading the image, it brings out a lot of inputs, and then finally you can keep it, or you can enhance that suggestion more, giving more inputs on that particular area. Basically it reads the image and then brings out this one. So this can be easily pushed to your e-commerce platforms and then make the necessary sales. Adding to it, whenever you are creating a new item, like whether it's an item, a non-inventory, or even a service item, of course, it helps you like a quick description. Again, the same Copilot role plays. So basically, it reads like how is our last pattern, and then what are the items, what kind of related items. If I'm involved in furnitures, of course, again it will suggest me another furniture of or the item category will be selected. For example, desk. I'm mentioning it. I'll cancel this part. I'll create it as a desk, and then I will. Okay, I will use the Copilot function from here. I'm not sure which item category I should choose. So the moment I click on the AI help, so it will consider the similar desk related categories, like where I can take it. Also it captures the related posting groups and other areas. from the template as well. Also, it suggests from the item category. You can keep all suggestions by the Copilot and move forward. So that's the part of item creation. And another one is your analysis mode in item ledger entry. Let me take you through that. So I hope item ledger is the main like movements, all movements of item inventory will be available here, and the same Copilot features are also available. So if you would like to analyze top selling items, so you can also generate, and the system will prepare the respective analysis tab. I think the data is more. Yeah. Now it's generated. So you can see the top selling item is Ethan's desk, and some of the items listed here based on the value. So you can specify based on value or based on quantity. Even though the top selling item conference bundle is 20 units, but the value of Ethan's desk is more. So my top selling items sorted by the sales amount. So you can keep creating as many prompts, generate prompts, create analysis view, save those analysis view in terms and for the future references as well. So let's go back to our presentation. Yeah. So the next part is reporting and analysis. I mean, I have taken you through all the reporting parts across all the modules. And so you can also directly create, for example, why did a profit drop this month, and which customer has highest receivable. For example, I think I need to reshare it again. For an example, if I would like to say in my global Copilot area, let me go back to the main screen. So in the global search of Copilot, I can also suggest some questions. I can ask some questions. Which customer has highest receivable, for example? So system will read the customer related data within Business Central, and it will also bring out, create a new a Copilot analysis mode, and tells us about the highest receivable or highest outstanding, basically. Sometimes it will not recognize certain things. For example, you can see here, it doesn't, it shows me outstanding invoices, but let me open in the analysis tab and then check it whether it is showing the correct one. Yeah, it's generating the related report. You can see here the top outstanding invoices in place, like School of Fine Arts having a more overdue amount of 32K. So that's how it gives me highest receivable part. Okay, so these are some quick tools, I would say, like from we can take help from Copilot. And if you have any queries further, I can answer. Any queries, suggestions, or any clarifications if you would like to have, please let us discuss. Now it's a question and Q&A time.
Yeah, hi, this is Prasad here. And am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Okay. One question. Whatever you shows here, it's I think basically a tool to integrate with your ERP, whatever is. So is it integrating with the SAP?
Of course, the Copilot plays. It's a part of Microsoft ecosystem, so it deeply integrates with all the Microsoft applications related to the SAP, and it does not have that much. It won't deep dive that much into.
No, actually, Mr. Prasad is asking for ASP, the new service which is going to be in the market for e-invoicing. I think Prasad is asking for that.
Yeah, kind of like what you are shown here. Everything is basically you are shown here: accounting, finance, sales order, purchase order, even analysis of the receivables, payable, high selling items. Like whatever the analysis we are now doing on the manually basis, right from the getting extracting data from our ERP system, and here you are showing it directly. Just my question is that is it fully integrated with the system, or we can like believe on this, or we need to cross check with the data again?
No. See, this webinar. We are presenting from the Business Central Copilot features and under Business Central. Like it's not other any other ERP it integrates to. Like how it the Microsoft ecosystem, how it handles. So basically, the Copilot features related to Business Central.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And if
Any
I
other?
may
Niyaz,
I think
ask,
I
Mr.
have
Abubakar is having a query over here.
yeah, I have one question. Since in UAE there is a service to be executed, or this additional e-invoicing system is going to be implemented. Just want to check, like,
Yes.
how compatible you will be. Your system will be with the ASP, or do you have any ASP partner with whom you will be collaborating, and the invoice will straight go to ASP portal?
Yes. We are already in touch with ASP, like, and we already start. I mean, we have a proven example in integrating in other entities, like in KSA, Zatka, like where Business Central seamlessly integrates to the Zatka portal. Similar way, we are also already completed our solution connecting Business Central to UAE regulations, like connecting to the FTA e-invoicing pattern. So using an ASP partner, so we have that capabilities. The system supports in technical way, or this system supports in all cases. Like there is no difficulty, and it is Business Central is also an authorized application under FTA.
Again, what my question was, that the time when we will be creating our invoice, will it go straight to ASP portal, or we have to send it to the ASP portal, or we have to upload it to the ASP portal?
The integration and synchronization will happen autonomously. Like there is no manual intervention is required. This will auto publish to our ASP, and then it connects to FTA.
Well,
Don't need to
that is great.
manual.
If I may ask, who is your ASP partner?
I'm sure. I believe we can have a separate call for that. I'll ask my team to connect with you for that.
I'll be waiting then. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anybody else having any queries? Also, you can take some time for how your experience with us with this webinar. So
I have
you
a
can also
question.
submit your feedback. Yes.
Hello. I have a question regarding LS Retail. It's Business Central with LS Retail.
Okay.
Can we adopt the Copilot in LS Retail?
Okay. So when it comes to the Copilot features, it's all or limited to certain extensions. For example, like all the standard features, it talks seamlessly in. But when it comes to let's say like any customizations done, leave LS Retail part of it for time being. I'll answer your query. But when it comes to customizations or any custom fields, of course, Copilot will not work on those customized fields. Like as of now, there is a limitation in working on and heavy extensions. Any heavily modified extensions like LS Central, of course, LS Central objects are a vast object, and it has a detailed reading. The
Yeah,
current
we are using
practice,
LS Central, of course.
yeah, LS Central. LS Central has multiple different objects.
Yes.
Copilot has currently it has a limitations. It's not going beyond the Microsoft extensions, but we are expecting some more enhancements in near future.
Thank you.
Any other queries?
Yeah. How can we use the feature of OCR?
Mr. Amit, your voice is too low. Can you be a little bit loud?
Just hold on. Is it
Mr.
better
Amit?
now? Is it better now?
Still, we are not able to hear you properly.
Okay. I have to check my mic then. Just hold on.
I think one more.
Hi, Nias.
Yeah, hi, Razara.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you are taking the questions. I would like to highlight, we would like to request all of you to give your feedback. You can scan the QR code and give us the feedback on this session or what we are expecting from us in the future. You can give all your feedbacks, and also whoever submitting your feedback forms, we have a special offer for you that you can avail up to 15% of discount from JRS Dynamics for any of the Microsoft licenses, especially for Dynamics. And also we are giving 30 hours of complimentary business consultation, whether you are existing Business Central user or someone new to Business Central. You can avail this offer from our side for our consultation. So these two offers are available. So again, we are requesting you to give us your feedback. And Nias, you can continue with your QA session.
Thank you,
Thank
Razara.
you.
Yes. I believe Mr. Amit, your audio is fine now. Please raise your query. Or you can put in the chat. I can answer.
I've put in the chat. Am I audible now?
Still, the voice is a little bit low. Yes, but can Copilot help reading the vendor invoices PDF? Yes, of course. It reads vendor invoices, and the payable agent will help us reading emails, not only emails, also the attachments. It will it uses Azure intelligence, like Azure document intelligence, we call it as, and create it as a e-document and create the related purchase invoices automatically. And yeah, I believe I have shown this payable demo and also it's recorded. We will share you the meeting link. Okay. I will get back to you separately, Mr. Amit. And I have another query from Amit. Yeah, I have yes, Mr. Trivender. Mr. Trivender, please. Mr. Trivender, we are not able to hear your voice properly.
No
In
question at
between,
all,
I
sir.
have one question raised by Amit Sonavane. So charges for the tool. Like as of now, the Copilot features available in Business Central is coming out of the box feature. But as of now, it's free. Moving ahead, it's Microsoft policy how it goes beyond. Yes, Mr. Trivender. Yes, you asked for some questions.
No, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other queries? Anybody else?
All right, I guess while waiting for any other question or maybe one last question, I hope everybody was able to appreciate how AI can now operate within our day-to-day transactions in our business operations, right? So in the different fields and departments of the organization, from finance to purchasing, he has presented where AI or where Copilot, the Microsoft AI, will be able to help out in easing our day-to-day transactions, right?
Anybody? Any other queries?
I think, yes, we don't see any hands raised or any questions in the chat box as well. I think we are good to wrap up.
Okay. Fine. So our team will be sharing this meeting link, the recording link with the participants. So if you have any queries, we'll be happy to answer your queries. Contact us. My team will also give you the related details. So we can answer your queries later if you come across any doubts in the near future. So we'll also announce our next webinar related to similar features like Microsoft ecosystem. Please be in touch with us for the announcements. So I hope Razara, over to you now.
Yeah,
the
Nias,
demonstration is done.
sure. Thank you very much, everyone, for participating and joining with us today with this webinar. And thank you, Nias, for the insightful session demonstration on Copilot and agents in Dynamics 365 Business Central. And Lester, thank you very much for your session as well. So yeah, of course, we will be expecting to receive your feedback forms and hope you can let us know how we can improve or what we should discuss about in future.
And Razara,
yeah,
there is one comment from Amit that there a QR for feedback.
we will check on that. Maybe we can share the feedback form individually with the participants.
Okay. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.